here with worshiptutorials.com. This is a tutorial for How Deep the Father's Love for Us written by Stuart Townend. I believe that's how you say his last name. This is a really great song. It feels like, and in fact, I think for a while I thought this was a very old hymn, but actually it was written in the mid-90s. And Stuart Townend, he wrote this to sound like a hymn. In doing so, he wrote it in a 3/4 time signature. So probably the most difficult thing about this song is figuring out the timing. 3/4 is not a time signature that we play in a lot. Most of the songs that we do for worship, for example, are in 4/4 time. A handful of them are in 6/8 time. Very few are in 3/4 time. So I'm going to try and really emphasize how to count this song. So hopefully parts of it kind of move faster than you'd think, which gives it that feeling like kind of like an older hymn with the counting. And also like a hymn, the way that it's structured is verse. It's just verse, verse, verse. If you head to worshiptutorials.com and download my chart, you'll see that I've broken it up into verse, chorus, but it's more like a verse, refrain. It's actually just kind of a verse. The only reason I put chorus in there is because that section of the verse kind of it lifts a little bit, the melody comes up. So it felt like a change there, but it's really just verse, verse, verse. So this is in the key of D. So the chords that we're going to use are D. I typically play a D2, leave that high E ringing open. G. In my opinion, this index finger on G is optional. If you don't play it, make sure you mute that A string with your middle finger. G, there's an A, which I play as an A suspended, so mute, open, 2, 2, 3, open. There is a B minor, which I play this kind of different variation of B minor, so mute, 2, open, 2, 3, open. If these chords or these variations of these chords feel different to you than what you've normally played, I have a video, and I'll try to probably link below, chords in the key of D, where I go over how to play these variations. But that's it: D, G, A, B minor. I should also say there is a D over F sharp. So play a D, and I like to wrap my thumb around on the 2nd fret and play that F sharp in the bass. If you leave the string open, it's an E. The 1st fret is an F. The 2nd fret, F sharp. So D over F sharp just means you want an F sharp in the bass. Okay? So the verse starts on a D, and then it goes to a G, and then D over F sharp, how vast beyond all measure, A, that he would send his only G, Son, to make D over F sharp a wretch's A, D. How great is D, the pain of searing loss, G. The Father, D over F sharp, turns his B minor, A, as wounds, D, which mar the chosen one, G. Bring many, D over F sharp, sons to A, D. First I'm going to go over timing, and then I'll go strumming pattern. And then the intro, I like to just play a D to a G, and then a D to a G. And there's kind of an instrumental section where I do that as well. I do that between the verses. So for the intro, it's just 3. Each note is a full measure, which is 3 beats in 3/4 time. So 1, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, D, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, how deep, 2, 3, G, 2, how vast. So that's where it gets kind of weird. So the D is 3 beats, and the G is 2. 2, how vast. 2, 3, the A is 2. 2, then E, 2, 3, G is 2. To make 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let me do that one more time. So the D is 3 beats. For us, G is 2. 2. How vast? It's 3 beats. A is 2. That he is 3 beats. G is 2 beats. To make 1, 2, A is the third, and then D. 2. How great. And that D after the A is also just 2 beats. So 2. How great is 3, 2, 3. Searing G is 2 beats. The Father is 3. I'm sorry, the Father is that D over F sharp is 2 beats. The B minor is 1. The A is 2. As wounds, D, 2, 3, G, 2. Bring D for 2, A for 1, D, 2, 3 to G. That is a bit confusing, and it almost feels like you're pushing the next line, which is kind of what it's supposed to feel like. So that's how the timing works. So let's talk strumming pattern. It goes down, up, 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 down, up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Down, up, 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 down. So I'm gonna play the intro and the verse so you see how it goes, and then I'll talk about the bridge part, and then that'll be it. So here is the intro. Verse. How deep Father's love for us, how vast beyond all measure, that He would send His only Son to make a wretch's treasure. How great the pain of searing loss. Father turns His face away, as wounds which are the chosen one bring many sons to glory. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So the instrumental section is just that, D, 2, 3 to G, to D, 3 to G. You do that a few times. Say this is the last time. Go to an E minor. So for the outro, I've got it listed on the chord chart. It's basically, it repeats the last part of the last verse. Why should I gain from His reward? I cannot give an answer, but this I know with all my heart. His wounds have paid my ransom, and here it goes to a B minor. And then His wounds, G, have paid my A ransom to D. So I will sing that outro for you. It's basically the last half of the last verse and then a little tag at the end. Why should I gain from His reward? I cannot give an answer, but this I know with all my heart. His wounds have paid my ransom. His wounds have paid my ransom. You can just do the D to G. there you go. How deep the Father's love for us. Such a great song talking about the love of the Father sending His Son as a ransom for all of us. If you have any questions, please head over to worshiptutorials.com. You can check out my acoustic video. Should be a link right up here if your annotations are turned on in YouTube. And see how I play that acoustic and play along with me. And please do, if you, I believe you can download a free MP3 of that acoustic performance that I did. And if you like free music from me, sign up for my mailing list, and I will give you, send you an email with free music at least once a month. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.